From Portland to Portland, and from the Great Lakes to the Gulf, in every city and in the larger towns, Jehovah's Witnesses will be found on busy street corners, displaying copies of the Watchtower and Consolation magazines, which publications are devoted to explanations of present world events in the light of divine prophecy, thus bringing the people an understanding of the Bible. Their work is much misunderstood, and because of that, Jehovah's Witnesses have suffered many hardships and much persecution at the hands of misguided public officials who are stirred to action by religious fanatics. Here you see a few of the witnesses enduring winter cold as they call attention to the fulfillment of Bible prophecy, which foretells the impending fall of human institutions and the complete establishment of God's kingdom of righteousness, the theocracy. Coming from all nations, kindreds and tongues, these faithful Christians, young and old, deem it a great privilege to publicly give testimony to the greatest event of all human experience, God's government of righteousness, which will bring the desire of all honest hearts. Here we turn our attention to a Bible study being conducted by one of Jehovah's Witnesses in the home of persons of goodwill. Interest in the fulfillment of Bible prophecy is not confined to adults, as is evidenced by the children you see here. Textbooks published by the Watchtower Society outlining a systematic study of the Bible are used. Questions on the subject matter are asked and answers given, with numerous quotations from the Bible in support of the answers. And in this, the children take an active part. Thousands of such study classes are held every week throughout the land. And as the interest grows and the attendance increases, more study groups are organized and studies held at times and places most convenient to those attending. We read in Acts 20:20 that the apostles preached the gospel publicly and from house to house. As followers of Jesus Christ, Jehovah's Witnesses go from door to door, seeking persons who love righteousness and who now sigh and cry because of the wickedness they see done about them. The witness you now see is going from door to door, bearing the good news of God's kingdom to whosoever has a hearing ear. In heat and cold, fair weather and foul, these witnesses trudge along from house to house, not knowing whether they will be received kindly or roughly treated by the householder. Jehovah's Witnesses always try to leave with the people literature explaining the Bible. Persons of goodwill desiring to further the good work may contribute a small sum of money for the literature received, to aid in printing and distributing more literature for the benefit of others seeking the way to life. Phonograph recordings setting forth the issue now before the people, that is, who shall rule the world, are extensively and effectively used.
Good morning, madam. I have an important message for you to hear.
It is of the greatest importance to learn of God's provision to give everlasting life to man. The spirit of commercial gain has seized upon most persons, But there are also many others who desire better things. These give heed to God who says, receive my instruction and not silver, and knowledge rather than choice gold. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it.
And thus, by the printed word, by recorded speech, and by word of mouth, Jehovah's Witnesses obey the command of their leader, Jesus Christ, to preach this gospel of the kingdom in all the world as a witness to all nations immediately preceding the destruction of the wicked by God's King and the complete establishment of his everlasting government of righteousness on earth.